everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a mod that I've actually been looking for quite some time, and a subscriber told me where to get these lights, and I greatly appreciate that because I have been looking and just didn't see them, I guess. But what it is the VLEDs puddle lights, the little LED lights for underneath your mirrors. So today I'm going to show you how to install these and get these working, and those should be a little brighter. I will do before and after photos of the lights so you can see how much brighter it actually got. So let me show you the first thing you got to do. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is put your key in ignition, and then you have to go to your mirrors and turn them all the way up so you can actually get underneath them. And then you got to do the other way, all the way up, so that you can get up underneath them. Because the little tab to unhook the other light is underneath the mirror. So let me get you back outside and show you what you got to do next. Okay, so next what we're going to be doing is right up underneath here, there's a little tab. You can see the little light right there. It's not wanting to focus good because the mirror's in the way, but there's a little tab up underneath there that you have to push to drop these lights out. So that's what we're going to be doing, and I'll show you what we're going to be using here. Okay, what I'm going to be using is these little tools here. They just stick up underneath there and pop the little tab, I'm hoping. So what you have to do, like I said before, is push the mirror all the way up, and then you have to be able to get this up underneath it, push that little tab in, drop it down, and then of course the light just actually came out pretty easy, except you have to get the back side out. I don't know how hard it is to get that back side out. They were talking about how it just slid down. Mine ain't just sliding down. I don't want to break it. Looks like to me you actually have to get the front side completely out before the back side will drop. That's what it looks like anyway. Because that back side is not wanting to just slide right out. Like, there we go. Yep, it did. There's actually a little tab here in the back. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me look in the camera and see. Let me get up into focus right here. There's actually a little tab right here that sticks in, so you kind of got to pull that forward and then just pull it out. Now the lights do come with alcohol pads, but I am going to let me pull the camera, zoom the camera out just a little bit. Now the lights do come with alcohol pads, but I am going to clean this a little bit better with regular alcohol, and I'm actually going to use their pad just in case it's got some kind of adhesive properties to it, but I don't think it will, but we're going to do it anyway because they sent it. But the first thing you got to do is actually disconnect these, which is just a little female male adapters, which are on there pretty snug actually. There we go. And then there's your other light out. Those are actually pretty snug, believe it or not. I'm just going to take some alcohol. Now, the new ones, they don't pop in like that. The new ones actually have tape on them, and I'm really hoping that tape is good, because I'd hate to be driving down the road and these things fall out, which is why I'm really going to clean the crap out of these with alcohol, because that freaks me out a little bit to think that these lights are being held in upside down by some double-sided tape. So we're going to clean this really good. Make sure we get all the dirt and debris off of it that we can. I'll kind of dry it with this, and I'll use their pad here in a minute to actually clean it again. Okay, so here is the puddle light. Let me make sure I got that in camera. And then here is the number on the back. I'll also link these in the description if you'd like to get these for your Tundra. Okay, so here we go. This comes with this little pad. I'm sure it's the same identical thing, but we're still going to use theirs anyway, just because they sent it. And this may help not void the warranty or something if the tape, actually if the tape comes loose, I'll probably just use a Gorilla tape or something like that double-sided Gorilla tape, because that stuff is crazy stout. I want to apologize for the car noises. There are cars driving up and down the road, and there's nothing I can do about that. All right, that should be cleaned pretty good right there. So I'm hoping that when we open the door, it allows these to come on. And I can see if they're plugged in right. I don't know if there's a reverse side or a positive side of this. I'm assuming there is, because one's red and one is black. So we're actually just going to try to, sorry about all the cars. It's blowing my mind how many cars is going down this early in the morning on Sunday. So let's just open the door and see. Let me reposition you so that when we open the door, you can still see if they work or not. Okay, so the door is open. It must be backwards. Actually, it's not working at all. Let me try to unlock the door. I know when you unlock it, they come on. I thought when you open them, they come on. But maybe it's because it's daylight outside. It's not dark enough. I'm not sure. Let me lock it. Plug these in. Yep, right there. You can see it came on. Oh, that's bright. So, yeah, they do work. I wonder if it matters which way you plug them in. I'm going to plug them in the opposite direction just to see. It does not. Doesn't matter which way you plug them in. They work either way. So, that's good news. Now you know that it really doesn't matter which way you plug them in. It's going to work regardless. So next thing you got to do, you can see right here, it does have the cover over the double-sided tape. We're just going to take that off and then stick it up in there. You don't want to touch this. Make sure you do not touch that. Okay, so next we're just going to plug these up like so. Like that. Now, I'm going to try to reposition the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so you can see there's like a little notch cut out here. And this also has a little notch on that side. So that will go that direction. And then just stick it up in there like so. And then just really go around it good and make sure that tape adheres. They actually look a lot better than I thought they would. When I see them in the picture, I was like, God, I don't know how that looks. It might look like it's not flush or something, but they actually fit really, really flush. And like I said, if anything happens to this and it falls out, I will just replace that tape with Gorilla tape, but I'm really going around it, adding some pressure to make sure that does not come out. Now we got to do the other side. Okay, I'm actually going to show you the bottom side view of this one the whole time since I showed you the top side view. You come through just like you did on the other side, push that tab, that tab broke. That tab did just break. It was very brittle and it just broke. I didn't even push on it that hard. That tab was just really, really brittle. They don't want to pop loose back here. There we go. Just popped it out. These are a little tight, so be careful when you're pulling them loose. You can see right there, I don't know if, let me make sure it's in camera, that tab broke. Right here's the tab. Like I said, I guess just over time, it just got brittle and it broke. So we're just going to saturate this towel with alcohol, and then we're going to go around it, clean it like crazy, because like I said, it's only held on by double-sided tape, and we want to make sure it gets a good adherence to the plastic. Really get your finger back in there around the edges so that it's really, really clean. You can see how much dirt was on it. There was quite a bit of dirt and debris in that crack right there. Then we're just going to dry it off a little bit. And then we're going to use theirs to do it again. Okay, so you can see we just got their little alcohol pad here like we had before. We're just going to use it to basically do the same thing we just did. This is probably a little bit more precise anyway, because it's a smaller pad. It's a little bit thinner. I can really get it back in the nooks and crannies better. Most important thing is make sure you get this clean, because that double-sided tape, I mean, it's just double-sided tape. It's not like it's any kind of great. It's about 70 degrees out here this morning, even though it is in December. I think that's a very good temperature to do this. You don't want to do it when it's too cold. I'm not sure the tape would adhere good if it was too cold. Okay, there again, you just want to peel off this tape on the back side, this little red covering. Not the whole tape, just the little red part, like so. Now, like I said, don't touch it. Just peel off that piece of red part. Now, I am actually going to test this again just to make sure it wasn't a fluke on the other side and that both sides will work. Yeah. So right there's where I want it. So I'm just going to plug these in. You can see it was working. And like I said, this little notch right here goes with the notch right here in front. It corresponds with that. And then it just goes up in there like so. And then I really push on this to make sure that it's good and seated and ain't coming out. Because the last thing you want is to be driving down the road and your puddle light be dangling beside you while you're driving down the road. I don't think the wires are long enough to hit the side of the truck, but I don't want to chance it either. All right, so there it is. All right, let me show it to you. So when you lock the truck and you unlock it, that light comes on and it is extremely bright. And that's how you install puddle lights. Okay, so that's how you install the puddle lights. It's really not that hard. The hardest part is actually getting the other bulb out. The rest of it's pretty cut and dried. Just make sure you clean it really good to put those in. This was something I've been wanting to do for a while and just hadn't got around to even knowing that they existed. And like I said, a subscriber told me where to get them. I bought them and installed them. So if you're looking for these, I'll put a link in the description on where you can get those. It's just that easy to do. Note, I did break one of the tabs. It is what it is. Like I said, I guess just over time and weather and inclement climate, it is 70 degrees today, so you know, being cold didn't affect it, but cold would affect that, I would think, being it's plastic, so you want to do it in a warmer temperature. Plus also just adhering that, the double-sided tape would adhere better during warmer temperatures as well, I believe. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.